Hi guys, it's Sherry and welcome back to The Eyes Have It. Believe it or not, I'm still not 100% from this thing after, 3 weeks, almost a month. I don't know what it is anymore. But, I've got some energy back and I'm sleeping better. So I still just have this last little, what I call the death rattle in my chest that I'm having trouble getting rid of. I'm still on steroids, and that is making me nuts because I feel like I'm high all the time. But I think I have 2 days or something left till I'm off of those. Okay, so today we have a Sephora haul. And it's a rather upscale Sephora haul. I've been sick. I felt like crap for so long. The weather was crappy for so long. And I went on Sephora one day, and I was like, you know what? I'm treating myself. So I got a couple of higher end things and I want to show them to you. And I got a couple lower end things too. But when I do a haul, I'm usually never opening anything until after I haul it. But today, like with that Mary Kay haul last month or so, I'm wearing everything that I got. Oh, well, not the samples, but all the other stuff. Alright, so let's start out with what's on my eyes. Now, this was cheap. I believe this was in the sales section. I will have to go in after I film while I'm editing and look up the prices, but I'm pretty sure this wasn't much more than, I don't know, $12 or $15. It's a Sephora brand palette, 5-pan palette. I just thought it was just the cutest. And I am a huge pink and purple fan. And my Missy's going to come and help me out, if that's okay with you. And this is called Colorful 5 Sweet to Passionate Pink. Comes in, I want to say like 6 or so different shade ranges. This is the one that spoke to me because here again, I'm a pink and purple girl. It's a nice, compact little palette. I like that. I didn't like that it was so shimmery, but for something special, I thought it was fine. So let me just do a little swatch fest here. These are numbered. They aren't named. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starting from the lightest on this end. So number 1 is just a pretty pale petal pink. Number 2 is a brighter pink. Number 1 I used in my inner corner. Number 2 I used pretty much all over my lid. Number 3 is kind of an odd, there's not much color to it, but I did use it in my crease. Sort of almost a pale lavender taupe. Number 4 is my favorite. It is like a black cherry shimmer. Oh, is it pretty? Pretty. And number 5 is a deep, deep gray black. Okay. So, inner eyelid, all over the eyelid. This one in the crease. These two, this one in the outer V, the black to gray, and the blackberry swept up through the crease. And I normally wouldn't do that with shimmer, but decided to just go a little crazy today. And I actually kind of like the way it turned out. Comes with a little double-ended spongy eyeshadow on one end, and then a really stiff brush on the other end. So what I did was I took the brush and wetted it, and then put it into number 5, this deep dark gray black, and I used that as my liner. So that's how I line my eyes today instead of using a pencil, which is what I would normally do. Moving on to my lips. I saw Emily Noel 83, the person who inspired me to start my YouTube channel almost 2 years ago. I saw her talking about this new Bite Beauty formula, and I decided I wanted to give it a try. It is called Bite Buttercream Lipstick, and if you haven't tried Bite Beauty lipsticks, I'm telling you, or any lip product that they make, they are all exceptional. I have several Bite Beauty one color lipsticks. I have at least one Bite Beauty double-ended minis. I have a couple of Bite Beauty, I have a whole set actually of Bite Beauty lip crayons. I'm not sure if I have any of their lip pencils, their lip liners yet. But everything from this line is just spectacular. I'm telling you, the color is spectacular. The feel is spectacular. It's just well worth it. Not a cheap lip product, not gonna lie, but worth it. So, the interesting thing about this is not a bullet-shaped lipstick. This is a hand-cut, flat lipstick. Now, I forgot it in the bathroom, but when you first get it, it's got a little tab right here that matches the color of the lipstick, and it says hand cut. So there's the color. And I think these are intended to be not like, you know, a lot of Bite Beauty lipsticks, they are full color. I mean, really full color. And I don't think that's what these are meant to do. I think that these are meant to be not a balm, but beyond a balm, but before a lipstick, and more of a light, creamy, buttery, smooth lip product. And they are that. Now, I ended up getting the one in Rosewood. And I will tell you, it has a wonderful feel. It feels really lovely on the lips. The only thing I didn't like, and I don't know if this is the buttercream formula or the fact that it doesn't have the bullet tip to help you put it on, but I found it a little messy. So, like, I put it on and then, you know, did a couple, maybe brushed out my hair or something. And I looked in my close-up mirror and I was like, well, I'm not happy about my lip line at all. Now, I didn't put a lip pencil on beforehand. Maybe I should have. But, you know, I'm struggling a little bit with this. I love the color. I love the feel. But I'm just not loving the messiness of it. So, but I'm going to give it another try. And I'm going to, next time I'll put a lip pencil on, a nice, good, firm lip pencil. And then I'll put this over top of that and see if we can control the messiness. But I also just wanted to show you the difference. There's a little diagram there. The difference between the bullet, typical bullet lipstick that they make, and this flat lip buttercream. Alright. On to what I have on my face. Now, I saw several people hauling this recently, and I decided I was going to give it a try. The reason that pushed me over the edge of giving this a try, because frankly, most people that I saw hauling this were half my age, but the person who impacted me the most when she hauled this and wore it was Angie from Hot and Flashy. Angie is, I think, almost exactly 10 years younger than me, so she's in my ballpark. And I saw her wearing this, and before she'd even hauled it, before she'd even said what it was, I knew there was something different about her face. And I don't know if it was maybe even the shade that was different than what she normally wears, maybe a little more golden or something, but all of a sudden, every video she did, she just looked, I mean, she always is gorgeous, but she just looked fantastic, polished. I don't know, there was just something. And so I've seen her wear it in several videos now, and I was just so impressed that I thought I would give it a try myself. And that is the Becca Perfect Skin Mineral Powder Foundation. Now, I don't have any place to shop for this in person near my house. I live in a very small town at the beach. So I took a chance and I bought it online. And I really struggled with what color to buy, but I ended up with nude. Right now, I am, even though we're getting ready to go into April, the winter has been so harsh, and I've been so sick that my skin is probably still at the lightest that it has been over the winter, because we haven't had weather nice enough to really get out and be in the sun much. So I got the nude, and I just love the little compact. It's just so cute. Everybody's talking about the fact that it either looks like a flying saucer, or it looks like the stopper from your garbage disposal, which isn't very glamorous perhaps, but anyhow, there we go. So there is the nude. And when I first swatched it on my finger, I thought, ooh, that's going to be too light. And maybe a little too golden. But I don't know. I will say that I goofed real bad when I put this on today. So don't take your 100% first impression from what I look like today. Because here's what I did. I took a hot bubble bath. It was fabulous. It made me feel just like a new person. But I got overheated. I have hypertension. And I just was having such a good time with my new bath product that I'm about to show you that I just stayed in a little too long and I got overheated. And especially with these steroids that I'm taking, they kind of make me hopped up anyhow. So I think the combination of the heat and the amount of time that I stayed in and the steroids, I just got overheated. So I went back and I was drying my hair and that type of thing, putting my lotion on, and my face was just like flashing red. It was just my cheeks were so red. So I was going to just put this on by itself, and I did that. I did a layer, and then I realized the red was just like, wah, it was like a searchlight. So I went back after the powder, big mistake, and I did concealer. And then I went back out of the concealer and I did another layer of this. So if my skin, there's places that I saw in my close-up mirror where my pores are humongous and, it doesn't look great. It looks a little cakey or whatever. And so I just wanted to let you know that's why. That was user error. That was me skipping a step and realizing I can't skip that step because I'm so red. So that's that. It does come with a little sponge. I used a brush. I used my Real Techniques powder brush instead of this. But it does come with a really nice quality fine sponge. And it also comes with a nice little carry case, which I thought was very cool. So if you want to carry it with you, you don't have to worry so much about it getting broken in your purse or your travel bag. Nice little heavy-duty padded bag there. All right, so now you might have thought that the Becca powder was the big indulgence in this order. It actually wasn't. Well, yeah, it was, but I got one even bigger. So here's the deal. I love my bubble baths. And while I've been sick, I've taken more bubble baths than I have showers because sometimes I was just too weak to stand up in the shower. I just wanted to, and plus my lungs were so congested that it felt good to lay in the hot water. Well, during this time I was taking more bubble baths. I was running out of my bubble bath stash, which I've had for a long time, and it was a Bath & Body Works stash, multiple flavors. I prefer coconut, vanilla, blackberry, that type of thing. So my stash started to run out, and I thought, well, let me find something new. So while I was on Sephora, I just hit the Bath & Body button. I never go over there, but I thought, let me check it out. So what I found over there kind of surprised me. I found this product, very expensive. Here again, I decided to treat myself. The Laura Mercier Body and Bath Almond Coconut Milk Honey Bath. Oh my God. So there's the box. And here's the jar that comes inside. Big, heavy glass jar. And it comes with a honey stirrer, which I thought was pretty cool. You know, the little thing that you get the honey out of the jar with. And you use that to scoop in and then put the bubble bath under the running water. So, the only thing I'm sorry about, ladies, is that there's no smell-o-vision on this video, because I'm telling you. Oh, my God. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons I laid in that bath. I mean, it just smelled so good, I couldn't get out. And it is more liquidy. I don't know if I'm afraid to tip it too much, but it is very liquidy, and that surprised me. I was not expecting that. but it's a very nice jar. I used it in my bubble bath just a little bit ago. The bubbles that it made were nice, fine bubbles, and I like that. It was you could tell it was a really good product. The bubbles were finer and nicer, puffier than any of the Bath & Body Works stuff, which I've always liked that stuff. And I also really like that because the bubbles were so fine, one of the things I can't stand is when I'm laying back in the tub and enjoying my bubble bath. The Bath & Body Works bubble baths, they make the big bubbles. Not big, but I mean, you know, chunky bubbles. And they're back there in my ears, just pop, 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 pop. And it drives me nuts. I'm trying to relax, okay, bubbles? And the thing that I liked about this is that it made really, really fine bubbles, and it wasn't noisy. That sounds stupid, I guess. I don't know. But the one thing that I was disappointed about is that, now, I'm a bubble lover, you know, so I don't know what everybody else is like, but I'm a bubble lover. I don't want to just want one little thin layer of bubbles on the surface of the water. I want piles, okay? So I did have to use, you know, pretty much the whole neck's worth of this jar to get that. And the thing that I will say about that is that those bubbles lasted. I'm telling you, I had my whole bath. I, you know, washed, I shaved, I washed my hair, the whole 9 yards. Those bubbles were still there when I let the water out. And that is the sign of a good product. So let me just go on the back here and see if there's anything good information that might be helpful for you. Okay. Inspired by the aroma of almond milk and coconut milk, Laura Mercier created this seductive, and it is, warm and comforting blend of gourmand ingredients. Her almond coconut milk creation includes succulent notes of milk, coconut, almond, and vanilla, combined with heliotrope and musk for a rich, sensual, and alluring experience. Use the honey dipper to twirl some of the bubble bath under running water, and then follow with her souffle body creme, which I did not get. Alright, so that is my Sephora haul. I will show you quickly my samples because it was a special day for samples. That day just happened to be. It was a 5 sample day, and instead of a 3 sample day, and it was all, not all, but mostly foundation, so I got to try. I'm going to be trying some really nice foundations. Alright, the first one is Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation, mattifying, oil-free, from Hourglass Cosmetics. Look forward to trying that. And the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. Oh, they're making a concealer too, ladies. Here's the Clinique one. Okay, and the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. And this is something I was very excited about. I got to pick a sample of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, which I've also seen Emily Noel 83 using, and it is a liquid highlighter, and it comes in several different finishes, and so I got the opal. I was going to wear it today, bust it out today, and I decided not to. So, excited about trying that. Might be a little much too highlight for me. I don't know. I like my Hello Light because it's light, but it's not sparkly light. And then, this is pretty cool. Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. And so you get 4 different kinds of foundation bases to color correct in that. The mattifying primer, the smoothing primer, the hydrating primer, and the redness correcting primer. So I thought that was pretty cool. I was super psyched that that happened to be the day that I was making my order so I could try all these cool new products. Alright, I feel like I have been yammering on for an hour. It's a side effect of the steroids, and so I apologize. I hope that spring is coming to your area faster than it's coming to mine. I'm getting a little frustrated waiting for it. So have a good day. See you next time, and be well.